Hi, my name is David Jacobs. I'm a board member. I'm also an artist. I've laughed, I've cried. I've sang Elvis to a woman who dated Elvis. I have sang to a man with extreme ADD who was so excited to be out there that he was pounding on my back. As it was the drums, I was trying to strum my guitar. It's an amazing experience, but that's not why I'm up here right now. I'm up here to introduce our next inspiration, Doug Perry. Doug is one of my favorite people. When I told him that, when we were talking about this event, he was very skeptical, but it's true. Not because he is one of the co-founders of Dollar Tree, which gave me 16 and a half years of really incredible employment. Not because he and his family support a wonderful number of organizations in Hampton Roads, which I appreciate tremendously, as I think many people do, but because he is genuine. He's genuinely kind. He genuinely cares. He welcomed my family and me to Hampton Roads on day one and made me feel important. And those are rare, rare attributes in my experience. And I couldn't be more fortunate and happy to have gotten to know him and his family over the last 18 years that we've been here. In my experience, those are real rare traits and a real gift. Given how amazing Doug is, I think it's only fitting that Will Overman will be singing, crafting the song and singing for him. Born and raised in Virginia Beach, Will is a friend of Doug's sons. He's an incredibly talented singer-songwriter, bringing a combination of rock, country, Americana to the recording studio and stages all across the country. So I am just honored and privileged to introduce the song and Doug Perry's life with Will. Thank you.
Hey, Doug. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Will. It's a pleasure. Yeah, I've heard many wonderful things about you.
You've led a huge life and accomplished more than most people will do in 100 lifetimes. Your family, who clearly means a great deal to you and who are great people, and you and your wife, Pat's relationship. I mean, y'all going on 52 years?
Yeah, Pat and I, we've been married 52 years, have 3 wonderful kids, and have 6 grandkids. With our 3 kids and bringing them up, it was a joy in our hearts to have them, and they all turned out to be very good citizens. And that's really what we all aim for. And hopefully our grandkids will be the same, and so far they are. So what else you want to know?
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems like you've lived a beautiful life. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to see kind of what gets you going in the morning, what gets you up.
Well, I've always been a pretty energetic guy. My wife tells me to slow down. I just kind of am on the go all the time.
You collect glass, is that correct?
That is correct, yes. They used to have a antique show at Virginia Beach, and my wife used to go. And she got onto Moser glass, goblets and things of that nature. They're real intricate. And we bought our first Chihuly piece, didn't even really know who Chihuly was. We thought it looked cool. And so that's kind of how it started. And then we just continued to collect and got to know some of the artists. And it's been a real big part of our life over the last, 25 years.
What is it about glass that's drawn you as far as that art form?
It's all different types. You've got stem glass, you've got cast glass, you've got blown glass, different shapes and colors, and all of it looks good together. People don't know much about glass, but they're always fascinated by it. We help with the hot shop at the Chrysler Museum. They got a big glass collection, so that's kind of how it all came together.
Yeah, I love photography. It's kind of my other passion. And as most people know, photography is just the study of light. I got to imagine glass, probably more so than any other art medium, is the most dependent on light.
Absolutely. Yeah. That'll make or break a piece, essentially. When we did our condo downtown, we decided to make that where we can see it and appreciate it. That's why we enjoy it. We live with it.
When I'm back at the beach, I would love to come see your collection. I'd be all about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Love to share it with you. Yeah.
Okay. Doug, thank you so much. And I'm going to try and write you a good song.
Well, whatever it is, I know it's going to be great because you're a very talented guy. Take care, sir.
Thank you, Doug. You too. Bye-bye.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like seeing my face on a giant Zoom. That's... no. I did about 500,000 Zooms over the pandemic, and I've yet to get used to it and often still have my sound on mute. So maybe one day. This is my second time doing this for TAO, and I've told Kate and the gang this, but this is one of my favorite songwriting activities I've had the privilege to do. I often write a lot of sad songs about how I'm feeling, and I feel like it's kind of complaining sometimes, but to have someone like Doug to write about and a beautiful life to describe, it's really a gift, and takes the focus off of me for a second, focuses on someone else who's lived a beautiful life and given a lot back to the world. So TAO, thank you so much. Doug, thank you so much, and hope you guys enjoy this song.
Baby, give me a second. God, I wish you'd slow it down. Just one more minute. Supper's on the table now. At 50 years ain't nothing, and Pat, you still make me smile. So I got you something. I'm sorry it took you a while. I hung it on the back porch. You can watch it while you read. Low enough to catch the sun and high enough so the grandkids can't reach. And honey, grab your sweater. Let's walk down to the bay. And I know that it can't. Brandon found a wife and Chris got lost up in Maine. To little Paige we said, above all else, be happy and be kind. But all things considered, honey, I think we did all right. And I loved you evenly. You loved me completely. We're not what we used to be. Still feels like a symphony. There's so much more than you and me in faith. It's more than time, more than mortgages paid, ranch of hoolies and wine. Some is you, and some is me. The sum of every little branch is so much greater than the tree. The whole is more than half a century. Baby, give me a second. God, I wish you'd slow it down. 50 years ain't nothing, and Pat, you still make me smile.
Thank you guys so much. Doug Perry, thank you for your story.